Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Finally. Sorry this is late. I had technical problems and I will discuss them no more. Alright, so. Okay, we did miss some stuff. First and foremost, the war. Okay, so, anyway, we started a war yesterday. And, well, this is how it began. And the time of war has arrived yet again. This time we have uncommon, earth, and metal for a change. So I'm actually not overly unhappy with this because I think the metal will allow the protection of the uncommon a little bit better than usual, including having some nice control in earth. I think this will work out much better, so I'm not really upset about that. Anyway, our last battle went really good. It was a tough fight, and we won. And this was even before we had our new people in. And of course, this is the first fight where we're going to have all our new people in. So hopefully we can blow the doors off of this one and keep that winning streak going, which is currently at 2. All right, so and we're counting down here. We're counting down, and we're going to get in there, and there we go. We are rolling now. All right, so I am not going to attack island number 2. No. Let's find something. Okay, what do you got here? I think that's actually a quick drop off there. Okay, 100 level. That's actually quite doable as well. All right, so you know what? Let's take a shot at this one. Let's see if there's any problems there. I don't see anything. We do have an uncommon though. That one looks kind of... Wow, they have a common? They're metal... Oh, metal is actually hard for some people to deal with, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know, 90th level. I think this one might be... I'm a little concerned about Cuddles. Let's give this one a try, though. Because our first team is going to be mighty indeed. And, not exactly what I had in mind. Hold on a moment. All right. Jean will be in team second one, but we're definitely going this way. Yes, we are. Okay. We are dependent on Gigi. Hopefully she'll be able to get a good stun down. And he's got the same uncommon, too. Except for his is a higher level. Could be a tough fight. Let's see how this works. All right. Okay. He is going first, and then Gigi's going second. So let's get some mass destruction in there. Okay, so 2 of them have left the building. All right. Yeah, why don't we do that? Gigi likes to show off with her silent death. Isn't it amazing how a pyramid coming out of the ground makes no noise? And yes, that one went predictably well. Yes, it did. Now, okay, so we're going to go after the next one here. Hold on, let's step down a little because we don't quite have what we had before. Legendary Earth. Yeah, let's not do that one. Yeah, stay away from the hundreds with Team 2. This one, Darkness. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's go in and take care of that one. Because we have to swap in the new ones now. Let's do the change team. And, of course, now we're going to put Jean in there. All right, and in this case, we're going to have Cuddles come back in. He's getting a lot of work these times, right? I don't like this uncommon, but I don't want to spend the money to raise somebody else right now. You may see that in the future. I'm looking at the metal one. I got a metal uncommon, and I think I might go with that one because he's got metal and darkness, I think that was. And it's a good combo. Anyway, so let's take a step back, and hopefully this goes as well as the last one did. We have 2 guys who can do some crowd control, so let's do some crowd control. All right. Oh, unless, of course... Well, that one I don't think is going to be a problem. I was looking at the fact that the uncommon is immune to stun, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. Yes. Okay, so we have 1 victim left. Let's see. He's stunned for this round. Earth is a bad idea. That's not so bad. What about that one? Okay, we don't want to do the stun attack. All right, do that. Because I think Jean is coming right back for the big finisher. Because he's going... He's going to paranoid him. That way he dies insane. Yes. He just couldn't take the devastation of our attacks. And that's what I meant. With this combination, protecting the uncommon is not a problem. Once you throw metal into the equation, at least for me, no problem. And I see that we've got some other people in. This is good. We got a good start here. There is someone from the other side going in. And this is good. Ooh, someone's attacking. They're going up the line here. They're going up the line. Yeah, I got one attack on me in the last one, and that one did not work out too well for them. So anyway, that's going to be it for now. We'll cover, of course, we're about to cover the rest of the battles. And why don't we just go right back there right now? Okay, yeah, I mean, the thing is that protecting uncommons is a lot easier when you have big, huge, monstrous killing machines, right? Yeah, and actually, I did do the other fight here. Hold on, let me go into the. I got to go into the war anyway because we're gonna do some fighting anyway. I got one left. Let's just take a quick look, and we're not doing too well here. No, we're not. No, we're not doing too well. That's a shame. So anyway, let's take a look here. War events. Yeah, I did my attacks yesterday in the footage that I lost, and they kind of went pretty much the same way, just like bang, you're dead. So even though I really didn't undercut this time, I mean, it didn't. Where are they? Where are the guys that I attacked? I don't think I attacked anybody underneath. Yeah, here we go. Like under 11, I did 11, 10, 8, 7. Because, when you have big, huge, scary guys, why not, right? So anyway, I got one more attack to do. One more attack. Let's see, what's over here? 100. You know what? He's got one gold ruin on him. I pointed that out when I was doing the other attack the other night. Nobody wanted to do one. This one? Where was it? Nobody wanted to do one, but then I noticed that the guy actually had no ruins at all. It might have been this one. And I'm like, nobody wants to do that one. This one has no ruins. I'm going to do this one, This one here is very similar. There's only like a gold ruin. So let's do this one. Because I have faith in my A-team. Let's go. And that's the A-team is still loaded. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any problem with this at all. No, I don't. Okay, so, yeah. He was a little... And you know what? She did that last night too, didn't she? She really likes that one. It's silent death. You just killed my... Oh, okay. Alright, that's payback, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, it is 100. What are you going to do? Yeah, she didn't get the stun down on him. Yeah, she didn't get the stun down on him. Oh, well, not a lot you can do about that. But generally speaking, I don't think it's going to matter in the grand scheme of the battle, Yeah, I did lose a coin, but I don't think that's going to tip the balance, right? Yeah, this was the first battle we did with the new people, but it was a Saturday, it was a Sunday, it was a beautiful day on a Sunday too. At least it was on the East Coast of the United States, so that's fine. We did very well in the battle before. People have things they have to do. I look at the general pattern. After this fight, probably after the next one, I'm going to go back and look again because there were a couple of people who were borderline. So I may just unceremoniously remove them. Basically speaking, at this point, if you go 6 battles without attacking, expect to be removed. I'm just gonna be doing that. I don't know if I'm gonna save them up for big groups because it does affect the situation. For instance, one of the problems with this war is that it's seemingly the way I believe it works is if your full 30 are not available, and because we had people coming in at different times when we made the spots available. Um, if it doesn't have a perfect 30, it tries to match up as best it can. So in this case, we only had 25 islands, which means people were cut off on the end. So now we should have a full 30 for the next fight. So that probably contributed to this, you know? But another thing about it is that was a strong team. I mean, our total power was, I think, 41,000. Theirs was 68,000. So that was a strong team. So, we'll see how it works out. We'll see what the pattern works out. And we're going to get more coins. More coins. Okay, yeah, I want more coins. More coins is good coins. Because I'm not buying anything yet. We'll take a look at the... I do this every once in a while, too. Oh, we got a hopper here. Just sell him. Yeah, I'm still working on this combination. It turns out the epic that I got was yet another Stop it. Yet another Terra Crank. And then we got this guy here. Yeah, I've been doing that one. This one right here. I don't remember if I have that one. Magic and Water. That might be a new one. I didn't see it in the water area. With its bright colors, it would kind of stand out. I don't see it there. What about the magic one? Oh, hold on a second. Boom, 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 boom. More coins, more coins, more coins. All right. I don't see him. Is that him over there? No. So I think that's a new one for me, which is good. New is good. Yeah. So I'm running it again. This was another epic over here. So I'll keep doing that to try to get the legendary. But I do need to keep one of them open for coin manufacturing, right? Oh, and food. Oh, that one didn't get me. That one didn't get me stuff that time. All right. I was hoping to make enough food, but you know what? To do a little bit more leveling, but that's not really going to be possible, is it? The food takes time. The food does take time. So anyway, so what was missed yesterday? Unfortunately, the one thing that was missed that was rather unfortunate was the leveling of Timmy! Yes. And you missed, unfortunately, a lot of soul sucking from me because, my goodness, I wanted every skill this thing has. What I settled on to this point was these guys. Equalizer. Oh my. I took him out with Polk and Burn because they were the only ones in his level range. And we took on a mini-boss just to test it. Oh my. It's the reason I'm not going to give him a health... I'm not going to give him a health ruin. There's no reason to. That one is devastating. Now, the other two I grabbed, and I actually stewed on this for a while, was cooldown's activation, which basically shuts down your enemies. It puts the... it resets their cooldowns, so they can't use anything that's really good, you know? Very, very useful. And then countdown's deactivated, which resets all of your team's cooldowns. So if you use a big one that's got a 5 cooldown, he does it, boom, it's available to you again. The other one that I got was this one, which I was figuring from the way it read that it was very similar to Gene's, what's the name? In Darkest Hour, I think it was, that it would shut down a creature and then give you another turn. I figured it worked the same way as Gene's skill in that it would reduce the cooldowns of all your guys because it counted as a second turn. And that is exactly what it does. So basically it reduces the cooldowns on every other skill. And of course shuts down the creature, and it did work on the mini-boss. So what I would like to do would be to take them against a real boss to see how that works. So the 2 ruins I gave him were speed and stamina. He has a lot of stuff that actually has kind of big. So he might run out of stamina. I don't know what I'm going to do with that 3rd one. I might actually give him another stamina one. Because of his first skill, I don't want to give him a life one. Because you know, he's going to actually take the in the case of the mini boss, he took the mini boss and gave him the same life as him. So in from that situation, it was just a test. It was like 40,000 and took it down to 13,000. I want to test that. All right, so let's do that right now. I want to do it. Yeah, that gives me coins. Oh yeah, all right. I said I was going to do this. Okay, so I'm up to 277. I would very much like Zomdolf, but I am not going to blow coins on that. So when these guys run out, and I have two of them already, when these guys run out, we're going to be in this group next. I might want to go for that legendary. I don't know. I have not looked at the skills because I might also want to go for this legendary, Count Vlad. Since he's all the way on the end, he might be really good. And also another 14 days gives a lot of space for getting coins. So, and they might actually throw an extra day or two at the end. I don't know. All I know is I don't have to worry about that for another 2 days. So, which one am I going for? I don't know. So, for now, I don't have to look at that. And I got a coin. Excellent. Every coin counts. All right, let's go to the adventure map and see what we can come up with. No, not the... What is the dungeon today? Gold. What monster is that? I think I have him. I'm pretty sure I have him. All right. I'll check it, and then we'll see what we're going to go for him. Adventure map. Okay, let's see. I did test... The guys right now, they're in the 70s range. So, hold it a second. Who did I actually beat on? I don't remember. Hold on a second. I didn't 3-star it. The reason I didn't 3-star it is because the guys I had with me were not strong enough. That's too weak. Actually, no. I want to do something outrageous. I think it was this one. Yes. This was the one that I tested it on. Because I wanted one creature by itself, and it was actually a close 3-star. It was close to 3 stars, but let's see what this is. Now the problem is that I'm using Burn and Pulk because they're the guys who are closest in level. Maybe I should use... I don't really have anyone else in that range, in the 70s. Alright, let's see how this works out. At least let's see if we can get 2 stars going. Alright. Wasn't there a trick to this fight? Oh, this guy dies over time, doesn't he? No, this is not an appropriate fight for this. No. I remember there's a trick to that one. Is that he's just going to die over time. I'd really like to test it on a boss. Okay, that's probably a better target. Because after all, this is just a test. Alright. Let's see if what we can do with this. Alright. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use Equalize. First, let's see what we're looking at. Okay. Oh, he doesn't have much health at all. Oh, this is... Yeah, this one's... Okay, tell you what. There's no purpose in doing Equalize because actually we'd probably end up raising his health. Okay, stop time. Yeah, that's a very, very poor choice. Cooldowns activate. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much going to probably go fairly quickly. And can he stun? 50% chance of stun. And he's stunned. Yeah, this was. Well, on the bright side, it might be 3 stars, right? Countdowns deactivate. Does that deactivate his own cooldowns? And Mars Punch again. Because why not? Yeah, the thing is, the guys with him don't really have the offense to kill quickly. That's the problem. Alright, so that one... later. Alright, let's see what we can come up with then. That was a trick fight. What level is this guy? Yeah, let's try that one. All right. I think we did this with the other guys, but these guys are a little bit lower in level. All right, what does he got? All right. So this is basically what this kind of does. Actually, maybe I want to... I think I want to activate their cooldowns first. Yeah, I want to activate their cooldowns first. All right, so he got some area effect burning. Let's do that. Okay, he just had a regular attack available to him. He doesn't do... Let's get rid of one of the mopes here. Oh, actually, yeah, that'll work because they're burning. Initial state. No, I'm going to hold off on that one. Okay, so he currently has 28,000. So is he going to have 13,000 now? Yes, he does. All right, so Mars Punch on him. And, okay, yeah, he's nearly gone, isn't he? Rock Avalanche. Get rid of him. Okay, so his cooldowns are all heavy. Does it give him the thing right back? And this. Actually, you know what? Maybe that Gargoyle would actually be a great choice. Because if memory serves me correctly, he has an outrageous amount of health. You know what? We're going to try that one. I'm going to try that one. It is a trick fight, but you know what? That may not be such a bad idea. Because I seem to remember it has an enormous amount of health that ticks down over time. Yeah, okay. Let's try this one anyway. This may end up being messy, but let's just try it anyway. Okay. Let's just do equalize first on him. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. I mean, I click on the flying thing instead of his feet. Wow. How about that, huh? Fire trap. Is he immune to fire? He's immune to burning, I should say. Okay, what will do the most damage? 9. How about that? Okay, it looks like this one does the most. All right. The power of resurrection. Who are you resurrecting? Nobody is dead. And is this now over? He is now dead. He missed it. What is it with you, Polk? Seriously? Okay. Cooldowns activate. I don't want them doing any shielding stuff or anything like that. And finish him. Okay, so the fight is not over when the guys are done. All right. That'll work. Because that'll do some stunning. Stop time. Deactivate him. That should reduce his cooldowns. Cooldowns deactivated on the team. And let's see. He can't kill any of them. He can burn. Because that's what he does. He's burn, right? All right, equalizer. That wouldn't work any good. Would you stop time again? On that guy. And he has to charge now. See, that's the problem. His stuff uses a lot of stamina. Please don't miss. Thank you. Okay, he needs to charge. Maybe a group stamina. Maybe a group stamina one for the other guy, huh? Countdown. Activate. Just make sure that he can't do any shielding or anything like that. Okay, guys, could somebody please finish this guy? He's got less than 1,000 health. And Mars Punch. That should be at least 2 stars, I think. Yes, and we get a roll for that one. Because it was just 2. Because once again, it's just the guys with him really don't have a lot of offense. But yeah, that fight was a lot easier before. Remember, that was a long, torturous thing the last time we did that. I don't even remember what episode that was. Okay, so, yeah. So what I think, I said this in the last episode. That final boss, that one we're stuck on. This is what I'm thinking. 100 level Timmy. 100 level Blaze, Lord Maltus. And 100 level Gigi. That's what I'm thinking about for that fight. The only thing I would say, I think that would actually do it, because Gigi's got the stun. Lord Maltus just has amazing damage, and then of course what we just saw from Timmy was massive messing with the characters, right? So right there you saw he took somebody down from like nearly 180,000 down to 13,000. That's extremely broken mechanics, but you know, for boss fights, I don't mind. So anyway, I think that's good. I think that's going to be his final set of abilities. He had a lot of other ones that were good. It's just that I think that those are the ones that are there. So what I might do is I might throw a team stamina one on him. Because, yeah, he will, in a long fight, he'll run out very quickly. And I wouldn't mind him giving stuff to other guys. So anyway, let's take a look at some PvP then. Yeah, the fights yesterday went okay. Was there any good ones? There might have been a good one or two. I hate losing that stuff because it's amazing. All right. I did get over 2,000 though yesterday. I did get over 2,000. The fights were good and I got good food for them. So let's go beat somebody up. Now, I mentioned this in the previous one. When I was testing this team in the Ruins dungeon, I probably would have been better off going with Robbie. But in terms of like this PvP, when I'm playing against other people's stuff with Ruins and stuff, I'd rather have more control. That's the reason I won Gene. Buff the lobster. And yes, he is a lobster. His job is pirate, but he is a lobster. So, I mean, when I was buffing the bot, I wasn't saying, buff the insane genius robot. I was saying that's what he does. He's an genius robot. I mean, he's still a bot in the end. And you guys, just freeze while I'm talking. Thank you. And in this case, I want to save. So who can you get rid of somebody? Yes, and I did make that mistake about calling him Pixel Dragon again. I have no idea why I do that. Yeah, these guys have got a lot of health, actually. Yeah, I was targeting him because he's not going to be stunnable. Have some water, guys. Hopefully he kills the lion here. He will not kill the lion here. Okay, we have lion stuff to deal with. Ouch. Oh, he's confused now. Gene's going to be taking time off, but I don't think it's going to matter. I really don't. Yeah. You go bye-bye. And as for you, Tree Man, have an anchor. Alright. Okay, good food. Get some points there. And we got some points. Oh, stolen trophies. You're a thief. Oh, I feel terrible about myself. Okay, where are those guys coming from? Did you just add them? Because I stole before, and I will steal again. Alright. Ruins. Ruins are good. Okay, steal 5,000 trophies in the monster area. Oh, I got some gems for that. Nice. Do I get some more? Okay, I seem to remember getting 2 achievements. I was just saying that. Alright, we'll see how much... What is that? Let's fight it. Let's kill it and find out. Never seen that guy before. So, oh man, he's got a lot of health. I see a future candidate for insanity. Yes, I definitely see a future candidate for insanity. Let's just take him down a little bit because he's concerning me. Okay. Yeah, actually, that's not such a bad idea at all. Yeah, that's getting into a more manageable area. That's getting into a much more manageable area. Let's just go this. And of course, we know the guy on the bottom doesn't like water, so he just left the building. I think this should actually do it. Okay, never seen him before, and he didn't stick around very long. And we got more good food here. Good food. And we got another coin. What is that? I'm looking at the pepper down there that seems to be on fire. Almost. I wouldn't even mind doing that just to find out what it was. Okay, we got one more fight. Alright, and... Okay, yeah, that's okay. 96 is fine. 96 is fine. Alright. Buff the lobster. That polka's got all that. That worker up there's got a lot of health. I think I remember reading somewhere that he was going to become breedable. I think I saw that on the wiki or something, didn't I? That he was going to become breedable. Are they all frozen? They're all frozen. Alright. You know, that's funny. Anytime I've ever used that skill for Varuna, after he's gotten Splashy's buff, his accuracy buff, I've never seen it miss somebody. That accuracy is just so very important. That's the reason I had to mess with the speeds, because I definitely want him to have that. He has got a lot of health. Let's take him down. Okay, just in case, which we're probably going to need it, buff him. Yeah, I don't think old Lord Maltus in the front is going to like this one. No, he doesn't. He just got upset and left. And kill them all. Quite literally. Not as much food, but hopefully we get another coin. Yes, we did. All right. Oh, yeah, what is that anyway? I guess I'm going to have to go look it up or something like that. Ruins are good. Ruins are good. Yeah, I'm actually getting to the point now. Okay, we're done here. Where I have to start considering... hold on a minute here. Always take coin opportunities. Always take coin opportunities. Yeah, I got a little behind because I was very busy on Saturday. That's the reason you saw a video in the morning. I actually had done the other one. I just didn't get it. I couldn't release it into... Oh, wait a minute. We got an achievement up here. Oh, this is where I got them. Okay. And the next one seems to... Oh, it's finished. Was there another one? Oh, it went right to that one. Hope I didn't miss anything. All right. Okay, so more gems is good. I might actually need the gems to finish off whichever legendary I go for. And this is actually done. Yeah, because, you know, I already have a... see, this thing here is out 35 million to upgrade it to 6. That's a lot, especially considering how many legendaries mouths I have to feed, right? I mean, what I would like to do for the next one would be to actually get Timmy up to 100, which is going to be a lot. But I also want to get Blaze up to 100 and GG up to 100, and then take a shot at that boss. If I can't do that, I might try the boss before that. But I really need all of them at 100. And that's going to be a lot of food, so I don't know if that's going to be possible. But I'll try see what I can do with that in the meantime. Um, yeah, so anyway, I think that's going to be it. I'm sorry about the delay, and there will be no. I'll go right back to the normal schedule tomorrow. We'll do another Monster Legend tomorrow. Unfortunately, the war doesn't seem to be going so well. Yeah, so the war doesn't seem to be going so well. It could be just, the weekend and such like that. Once the weather is horrible, maybe people will be inside playing Monster Legends a little bit more. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.